Welcome back to the Daily Stack. Today, it's August 4th, 2025. This is not financial advice, unless your strategy is betting on meme coin mascots to deliver breakout alpha. Up today, Bitcoin grapples with macro pullbacks, Ethereum ETF flows shift direction, brand new meme coins building traction, token unlocks shaking market energy, and regulators dialing in crypto frameworks. Let's stack it.
Bexo. Digits in the ledger flipping faster than the cheetah sprint. Nodes connect on the architect with a blockchain blueprint. Miners in the mines, but I'm the diamond they came in. Dodge the fight, no stumble, pockets swell like an elephant. Charts dance, Fibonacci, spirals in the sky. Candlestick flames burn bright, but I never buy the lie. Liquidity pools deep, shark circle in the pride. But my wallet got the private key, I'm the reason markets fly.
Crypto markets dipped again after U.S. tariff fears put a dent in risk appetite. Bitcoin fell roughly 2.8%, touching as low as 110,500 before stabilizing near 112,300, dropping the overall market cap to $3.4 trillion, erasing nearly $170 billion just over the weekend. Ethereum didn't escape harm, trading near 3450, a pullback nearly 6%, while Solana and XRP shed between 6 and 8%. Daily volume thinned to 128 billion. Signaling slumping liquidity and caution across capital tiers. Despite the brutal fundamentals, the institutional theme held intact. July wrapped up with $6.02 billion in Bitcoin ETF inflows and $5.43 billion into Ethereum ETFs, an all-time combined monthly record. That's the kind of stacking that we like to do here on the channel. Ethereum ETFs now outpaced Bitcoin in last week's flows, posting $2.2 billion in weekly inflows, signaling a structural shift. Institutional demand is hunting like sharks. It's clear ETH capital rotation is gaining ground. A major regulatory shift, Project Crypto, is officially underway. SEC Chair Paul Atkins laid out the new guidelines around token classification, custody standards, staking compliance, and DeFi licensing. This architectural pivot favors innovation over enforcement. That's worth celebrating. Meanwhile, the White House Digital Asset Roadmap pressed Congress to finalize market structure legislation like FIT21, calling for reforms enabling platforms to custody assets and security-style disclosure regimes for token issuers. Not part of this mess, the recently passed Genius Act introduced new federal standards for payment stablecoins, codifying one-to-one reserve backing AML KYC mandates, and dual federal state oversight for issuers.
I think that we do have some work to do in rebuilding trust, and part of it is just being more transparent about how we're thinking about things and doing what I was just kind of trying to do, which is ponder together. What does this actually look like? What does a good regulatory framework look like?
Adding energy from the SEC, Commissioner Hester Pierce launched a 10-city crypto task force tour, gathering insights directly from early-stage crypto teams through December.
We, as a task force, have put out a lot of questions. We've gotten a lot of answers. I know some people are hesitant about engaging, but I think as they see that we really are interested in hearing from people, we're trying to figure out what we can do in the immediate term, and so I'm hoping people will see some examples of that. The staff of our Division of Corporation Finance put out guidance on mining, put out guidance on meme coins. We're trying to find things that we can provide guidance on early on to tell you we really are trying to figure out how to do this.
Regulators are finally starting to listen. Markets may look shaky, but on-chain tells are telling a totally different story.
Sir, there's unrelenting demand from corporations and institutional investors, and that's colliding with severely limited supply. You know, the Bitcoin network only produces 450 Bitcoin per day. Yesterday alone, Bitcoin ETFs bought 10,000 Bitcoin. This institutional investment into Bitcoin is a one-time event. It's going to take years to play out. But I think over the course of those years, there's going to be this persistent bid where there's more demand than there is supply. And the natural response to that is what we're seeing in the market, which is Bitcoin's price goes higher. I think it has a long way to go. I think it could end the year closer to 200,000. So I would get used to this story of new all-time highs.
Yeah, I think we're going to be.
Exchange reserve balances for Bitcoin and ETH remain under pressure, edging lower as holders warehouse coins into cold storage. ETH staking now accounts for over 30% of the supply, while public float tightens. ETH futures open interest near 7.85 billion, and funding rates have stabilized, suggesting institutions are deploying into recent dip zones. Rising names worth noting this week. Remitix is emerging as a top utility-focused token. It just launched a mobile-first wallet supporting ETH, Sol, and more, offering staking, low fees, and real-world reach. Analysts peg it as a contender for massive upside beyond meme chaos. FARTCOIN continues gaining meme notoriety, nearing 2 billion value, thanks to community virality, and crypto Twitter tagged it as the most entertaining breakout. No real utility, just strong narrative. Pengu just hit analyst radar as Solana meme coin targeting environmental themes, with surprise liquidity injecting across DeFi pairs, briefly passing 1 billion in market cap. Momentum-driven token, burn events, and press coverage of Solana community growth. And Snorterbot. It started like most degeneracies do, inside a cursed Telegram chat full of rugged wallets, broken dreams, and one guy still holding Squid token. Then someone said, "What if the meme is a bot?" Boom, Snorterbot. Snort was born. A Telegram native trading tool disguised as a snout-faced meme token. Snort didn't just enter the market, it front-ran it. The pre-sale rocketed past 2.6 million faster than you could type, "What chain?" And Degen started bragging about staking APY instead of sleeping. But here's where it got weird. The bot worked. It auto-sniped fresh DEX launches, avoided honeypots, and routed profits back to holders. It didn't just represent a trader, it was the trader. These coins each carry unique stories. Remitix, TechHook, others with viral energy. They're far from the Doge echo chambers. And that brings us to the tip of the day. Correction mode? That's stacking season. If you're into RTX or Bonk, even Fart or Pengu, scale in smartly, define support zones, have exit targets, and don't turn stacking into speculation. If you're holding ETH or Bitcoin, treat this as a feature, not a bug. Supply is tightening, inflows persist, and big capital is staying steady. Click on the official hardware wallet link in the episode description. Hype links from social channels are bait. Keys need custody under control. Stack smart, stack daily, and I'll see you degens tomorrow.
Algorithms whisper secrets in my ear while bulls and bears clash. I'm the puppeteer, got the trends in my grip, crystal clear. Crypto kingpin, stacking gains by the minute, never fold, no limit. I'm in it to win it. Hustle or read.